Hey, what's good? Coach Colin Castello with Shotmechanics Basketball. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to destroy any defender with one step.
Blazers in control, work the half-court set, isolate Melo on Williamson. Ooh, drew him off his feet, and then throws a dagger from outside, and a timeout called by the Pelicans.
Now, scoring the basketball and beating your defender doesn't have to be that hard, and a lot of times players make it really difficult by doing a ton of dribbles and a ton of combo moves, all that sort of good stuff. But if you watch the best scorers, most all of them are very efficient with their dribbles and their footwork. So today, I'm going to show you how you can get your defender off balance and beat them using just one step and possibly just one dribble as well. So what we're going to do is make sure you wait till the end of the video as well, because I'm going to give you something free that you're not going to want to miss. All right, so what's the secret key? What's the secret key to beating any defender, no matter how good they are or quick they are, with one step? And here's the secret. It's catching inside of a jab step. So anytime you catch the basketball, if you get used to jabbing downhill, you can really start to manipulate the defender, getting them to move a ton and really get some offensive advantages anytime you catch the ball. So what happens a lot of times is players will catch the ball, they'll get it, and then they'll be kind of looking for something to do. They might kind of think about pump faking, they might swing it around the horn. But if you can get used to catching and then jabbing immediately, think about it. If a defender's guarding you, every time you catch the ball, they're probably closing out, right? So every time you jab, you're automatically stopping them in their tracks or getting them to move. If you can get them to move, you automatically have an advantage the very first time around. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you 3 options off of this jab catch that you can work on, right? So the very first one is a jab catch jumper. So basically it looks like this. Ball's coming on a pass, we're catching, we're gonna jab on the catch, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna load back and go up into our shooting motion, right? This is fantastic. If you got a defender in help side, they're closing out to you, ball comes around the horn, you freeze them just short, so they're kind of guarding you, but then once you step back, you get just that little, extra 1.5 to 2 feet of space to knock down the jumper. Now, big key here, when you throw that jab step, throw your eyes down and keep the ball on the inside of your knee right here. That'll mean that if they get a hand on it or they tap it, it's not gonna go anywhere. And 2, if you get your eyes down, it's gonna force them to try to recover. The next key is once we jab, we wanna keep this back leg loaded, so when we step back into our jumper, we're ready to fire quickly, right? So we gotta keep that back leg loaded. And key number 3, eyes up early on the rim. So I jab here. As I'm going on my step back, my eyes are going up at the same time. So I'm going back, eyes up, load into the jumper. That makes for more targeting and more accuracy on your jump shot. All right, next one we got is the jab rip step back. So basically we're starting all the same thing where we're catching out of a jab step and we're going downhill just like that. But now we're going to keep our back foot planted. We're gonna rip the ball across and jab just like that. So you can see my foot goes one direction downhill and then I'm stepping second direction downhill, just like that. Now the whole key here is we're gonna pound the basketball at the same time this foot comes down. So as I jab, I'm going to pound just like that, and then I'm gonna launch off this front foot into a step back to get as much separation as possible. What's gonna end up happening a ton is the defender's gonna close out to you. Once you hit this jab step, they're gonna start sliding really hard this way. So when you cross, their only option is gonna open their foot towards the baseline. And when they do that, that's gonna give you even more room and separation for the step back, probably giving you like 3 or 4 feet to knock down the shot. Now the key here, once you get that space, just like before, gotta get those eyes up early. So I hit here, here, eyes up as I'm landing, all the way through my target, knock down the shot. Another big key, think nose over knees. When I hit this step back, I wanna be on balance, right? As I come here, if I'm straight up and down, my momentum's gonna carry me backwards, I'm gonna be off balance. So think about, hit that step back, nose over knees right here, that way I'm on balance, I'm targeting through the hoop, boom, loading into my shot to knock it down. All right, so next one up, we're gonna add a jab, but now we're gonna throw a quick crossover off of it. Now for this one, you can either do a step back, or you can just do a quick pull-up jumper, whatever you wanna work on. I personally would probably work on both of them if I was you. So exact same thing, coming downhill, catching with a jab step, but this time I'm gonna hang the ball out a little bit above my knee, just like this. I'm gonna shift my weight, and then now I'm going to cross the ball over opposite, going to the open space. Again, this could be lateral on the 3-point line, downhill into a mid-range shot, or even downhill and then to a step back. But the whole key here is as I get them going, I wanna try to hang my eyes towards the middle of the court. That way it looks like I'm pushing the ball out to drive this way, because I'm trying to really slide the defender that direction, right? So I'm going one step jab, hang out, cross, boom, J goes up. Now the big key here, make sure the ball comes out of your hand before your back foot comes up, right? If I come here and I jab and I hang it and I lift this up and then I cross, gonna get called for a travel every single time. So make sure as we come down, we jab, hang out, ball comes out, then our back foot comes up. It's gonna be nice and clean, knock down the jumper or get to the rack out of it. All right, so now what I wanna do is I wanna help your scoring average even more. So all you gotta do is click the top link in the description down below or the first pinned comment down below that and go ahead and get free access to my Insta-Bucket scoring workout. This is a quick hitting 5-minute workout. That's all you gotta do today. It's gonna help increase your scoring average big time. You're not gonna miss it because it's 100% free. Also, if you're new to Shotmechanics, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell notifications because they don't always give you my videos, even though they should if you're subscribed, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what sort of video you wanna see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully I'll be able to get to it. Again, I'm Coach Colin with Shotmechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Until next time, splash on.